Hello everybody, this is D King Bay, your book granny here with the book review for you. Oh yeah, today I'm going to review The Teller of Small Fortunes by Julie Leong. I will say my copy is from Fairyloot, so I'll show you some pictures as we go along. You might notice, well you might have noticed that I had a few books that were, face out on my shelves this go around. When did I do that? At the beginning of the year. And those are my favorites from 2024. I had these visions of grandeur and I was thinking, hey, I'll do a wrap-up video and all that sort of stuff. As you see, it didn't happen. But you guys do get to see the books and I will do reviews on all of them. So for now, let me get my butt down. I need to sit down and give you this review, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, let's get this party started. I broke the book down so you guys could actually see it. I got my copy from Fairyloot a few months ago. It was in the subscription box, so it won't be on their site. You'll have to go to get it used if you want this copy. And I will show you a copy like this, and I will show you a few pictures as we do the review, okay? And as always, this is a no spoiler zone. We don't do spoilers here. No. So let's get started. I absolutely did like this book a lot. It's a cozy fantasy. Now, I didn't, you know me, I'm always about the long book. And you see, this isn't the longest book. So I'm always about the long book. So last year, 2024, I said, let me try some different things. So I decided to try a cozy fantasies. I read a few of them, but this was my favorite one of the year, 2024. And I like them. I actually like them. I call them palate cleansers. Kind of like, I like a lot of thrillers and suspense and, with all that blood and gore and everything. Sometimes you just need like a cozy mystery. You know what I mean? Get some little, what's it? My always watches, oh my God, Jessica Fletcher. Yeah, she loves that show. Murder, She Wrote. So, sometimes you need a little softer type thing. So that's what cozy fantasy is. Okay, Tao, that's the main character in it. She is a teller of small fortunes, like the name of it. Now, she tells small fortunes because she feels that if she tells larger fortunes, bad things can happen. Like this, for example, I'm gonna make one up. Let's say you're a farmer and she tells you, okay, you're gonna have a bad crop. So instead of going and preparing for that bad crop, he might say, oh, this witch made me have a bad crop. You get where I'm going at? So the things that she tells are not always good. And so she's like, okay, I'm just going to do small fortunes. So she's traveling across the country, her and her little mule, which I really liked. The mule had a personality. It didn't talk. I know this is fantasy, but it's not like talking animals in this, okay? So anyway, the mule, she's going around the country, doing her little small fortunes. And she is a real fortune teller. She's not a fake. She's not a charlatan, any of that sort of stuff, right? So she's going around minding her own little fortune telling business, telling her little fortunes when she happens upon this little mercenary and a thief, a reformed thief. Okay, so anyway, she happens upon them and they're actually looking for this child. So she doesn't want to get involved because she doesn't want to tell any big fortunes, right? So, but this is a kid, right? And they help her out and she ends up helping them out. So they get together and next thing you know, she's helping look for this kid. And then the next thing you know, someone else joins their merry little band because they're still going from town to town telling these little fortunes and getting little jobs and this, that, and the other. And they come across this little baker and she joins their little family. And I don't know, it's a really cozy story, it's really good. Everybody had their own little plot lines, whereas all the plot lines came together, finding the child too. But it was good. I don't want to sound shocked, but I was, like I said, this wasn't my first cozy fantasy, and I was kind of bored. I've read, this is like maybe my third one. And I was kind of bored, if that makes sense. But this one kept my attention. Now, I will say there might be some triggers in there for some people. Because, okay, when she was young, the things that happened in her country, her mom moved her to the new country where she lives now. And, of course, she looks different and she has a different culture than everybody. So there's xenophobia and racism in it. But, that's called the world. That we live in too. So those type of things in there. Now, don't worry, they don't pound you over the head with it, but it is in there. So I did want to mention that those types of things are in there. It's like I say, light-ish, You know, if you could be a light racist or a light xenophobe, I guess that's it. But anyway, but like I said, that's not the main focus of the story. And watching each of these characters grow, I mean, the thief and the mercenary, they crack me up because they're best friends. These two are best friends, and they're so opposite, but they fit perfectly together. I mean, they are good friends, and all of the relationships that they built between each other, it was this author, Julie Leong, she did a great job of building their relationships. Now, I will say this book is more character driven than plot driven. But like I said, usually books like this kind of bore me. This one did not bore me. This was good. I was like, oh, I want to see what's going to happen next. You know what I'm saying? So this was actually a good one. Very, 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 very good. So as I read going through, I was like, okay, are the characters believable? Yes, they were for the different positions that they were in. This one, you know how I always say I don't like the villain, like, oh, villains, little twisty mustaches and things like that. This one had like I said, they were looking for a child. That's the main plot of the story. And there were other issues that they were going through as they went along. So yes, there were other villains, other things, but they didn't take over the story, which is what I like, because I guess that's what kept it inside the cozy fantasy genre. And okay, so well, that's pretty much it. Can't tell you too much without telling you the plot, because I don't want to tell you all the plots because this is a no spoiler review, right? So I don't want to tell you the plots. This was a good book. I'm looking forward to reading more from Julie Leong. I guess I should show you some pictures of this now, huh? So just hold on, go get it. I actually, even though I read this one, this was in the library. So you guys don't forget your libraries, okay? Go to your libraries. They are our friends. Okay, so let me show you this. It's a great book. Pick it up. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. You guys have a great day.